Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Tiana and
the one and only Tony.
and today we're back with another video. So for all the persons who have been messaging me asking me when we're gonna drop another video, when I take time with me here, I'm to school I go on, I have online classes, I have to work, and Tony is very energetic, if you know what I mean. So just ease with me. We are come man, we are gear the content, don't worry yourself. And if you guys have any video ideas, anything that you want us to do, please feel free to message us on IG or Facebook or comment below. Alright, so a couple of videos ago we did a Q&A where, some of our Facebook friends had asked us some questions and we had promised that we would do a part 2 because there were so many questions that we didn't have, enough time and space because we're using our phone to record to answer all the questions. So we're back today to answer some more. Alright. Before we get into the video, I always have shout out for shout out. I would like to shout out Turn Up with Shan. I'm going to place her link in the description, so don't forget to go over to her page, like, share, and subscribe. She's also LGBT, so say Tony and Tiana, we're all for LGBT people. As I always say, there's space on YouTube for all of us. None of we not for, hug all the subscribers. You guys can subscribe to all of us because we're not always pushing out content at the same time. And even so, you can watch it all away. It doesn't really matter. We are good. I hope everybody else is good. Alright, so that's Turn Up with Shan. I will drop the link in the description. As well as I'd like to give a shout out to Petisha Pinnock for sharing our content with Maxwell Aton. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. Maxwell Aton commented on one of our videos and he made mention of a Petisha Pinnock who would have shared the video so that he could see us. So we just want to say thank you, Petisha Pinnock, and enough respect to Maxwell Aton. I really hope I'm pronouncing that well. Alright, so without further ado, let's just get straight into the questions. Alright, so some time ago I would have made a post on Facebook and some of my friends, they asked me the questions, am I into women? And what do I mean when I say I don't like vagina? So, I mean, with everything I always say, there is no hard and fast way of doing anything or of being any one person. You understand me? You can be anybody you want to be, and there's no strict guideline to say, oh, if you're a lesbian, you have to like suck breast or you have to like to do oral or whatever. There's nothing. All it ever says, all the dictionary ever says is that an attraction to a woman, having an attraction to a woman is considered a lesbian. That's how me ever know. Me never know say you have to eat it and you have to do this. I did not know that because I'm not against anybody who does, but it's just not for me. I have done it in the past and it's not for me. You understand? And I just want people to understand that. I don't have to be doing that to be considered a lesbian. But hear what? If the lesbian person want me outside the person because I not eat, that's okay, I'm out. Because my man is a man, so I'm gone. Alright, so that's it. So I am into women. Even though I'm into women, I like women. Come if I say, yeah, that butcher nice, she cute, she this, she that. That don't mean some affair of oral. If it is okay for a butch to be touched or not, where they don't want to be touched, that is okay. Let me just add that. They don't want to be touched, it is okay for a woman not to want to do oral. It's okay. You understand? If it is your thing, it is your thing. If it is not your thing, it is just not your thing. That's all I have to say about that. And so I hope that answers the two questions. Are you into women and way me? I don't like to say. It's just not my kettle of fish. I'm a pillow queen and I'm very proud of that.
Pillow queen.
I'm proud of that and I've always been a pillow queen. There was one or two times I step out on my pillow queenism, and like I said, it never worked for me. So that's that. If you had one day left to live, what would you do and who would you like to spend this with? This question came from Mahela. Big up yourself. If I had one day to live, who would I spend it with? Tell me, go.
Alright, if I have one day left to live, right? I would definitely spend it with my wife. I don't like honestly I don't see like there's anywhere specific that I would want to go. Yeah, I just want to spend it with her. Like, I just want to spend the entire time with her. Yes, and along with her daughter. So, during the day, like the first part, I spend it with the whole three away. Maybe go buy ice cream or something, or do something family oriented. And then afterwards, spend a good time when we can get something. Oh, the last sentence.
Man, I make you too black. Alright, so guys, for me, everybody's supposed to know the answer to this or not. Because you guys might be thinking, should I spend it with Tony? Would I? I have a daughter, guys, and my daughter comes first. First and foremost, before even me, it is she. You understand? Everything I do, it is for the betterment of her, not even me. So if I had to choose to spend a day with one person, it would definitely be Prinny. If I could choose any amount of people I want to spend a day with, fine. Then it's Prinny and Tony. But if I had to choose, it's my daughter. It has always been my daughter. It will always be my daughter. There's nobody and no thing that can come between me and my child. So that's that. Where would you most likely go on a vacation? I mean, anywhere. I like to be pampered. So you say anywhere where I go, if I can cater to my every need, I can get junk food as I like, as I love junk food. So if I can just have junk food on call, I can have people for wash for me and do my hair for me, everything just be at my beck and call, that's fine. There's no, like some people that say, oh, I go to Dubai, I go to Paris. I don't have none of them. No, I don't have any experience with none of those. I don't know anything about those places to say, oh, I would love to go to here and there and everywhere. I would want to go I'd probably go and go Disneyland. Someone we know say Kaylin I could enjoy. You understand? Something like that. I mean, yeah, she likes the water too, and she get that from her. I like the water. So I probably go like a resort, babe, my foot. But I probably go a resort or something where, as I say, I can be pampered and Tony and Tiana Prinny can enjoy herself. Tony too. I mean, everybody knows that Tony is a given. We don't need to talk about Tony again, but I don't talk much about my child, and I need it to be known that she is first and foremost in my life. Oh, first I'm gonna have to add. We used to add things in our book. Things in our book, okay, guys? What would you do if you won $50 million?
Mm-hmm. You go first. Okay. No. Like I have some things when we write down. Wait then. Alright, so first, $50 million I'm thinking about no. Alright, first and foremost, so I'm gonna call Tiana, tell her some win money. You know, so I would tell her some win the entire 50. The reason being, because I'm thinking, me, I go and plan like engagement and all these things. Like me, I think about say, and then me no want to go tell her say, me I want 50,000 and because me actually wanted to plan out like what we are gonna do with this, because we're a team, so we have to plan what we're gonna do with the money. Now me can't go tell her some 50,000 and then when we split out, she go say, alright, where the rest of it? Me no want she for the thing about.
Really?
Me no want she the thing about say where we do this. I say no man. Me not tell her some more than 50, like I tell her say I win like I say win 40. No, I'm not talking about 50. Tell her some win about 59. Can take you 1 million and do something, plan something for that. Then I'm thinking about alright. Renew a visa. Both me, she, Prinny. Renew both 3 visas, right? All three visas, right? Then after that now, think about putting money aside for, top surgery for coming in, okay, say $50 million. And so like we have so much money, I say, no, I can't put it down for bottom surgery too. But first, all of that would have to do overseas. So the visa have to come in, that have to do. You understand? So we are deal with the visa. I know Corona going, so no traveling. So at this time, if I know I'm winning $50 million, say if I put on the money aside for the proposal, whatever, put on the money aside for renew the visa, put on the money aside for renew top surgery, bottom surgery, whatever, do that. Then Tiana will want braces. Yeah, work on that fair. Then we have to invest. I want a car. Thinking about it. Since we have so much money, we can buy 2 cars. One for me, one fair. Yes, and again, what I think about investment. I think we did talk about that one time, so we put a tax up on the road or something like that. Yeah, so I'm thinking investing maybe in like a bus Gijuta tours or something. Do some investment. The rest right now, we just buying ideas. We need some other things. So we think about what we're going to do with fee. So the rest have to just plan out. So everything else are things that we know we definitely want to do, right? Everything else now we plan out. Or if we buy for this, we set up the house, what it needs to be done. Yeah, what else needs to do? So that's basically it. So the rest have to just plan out and thing. Yeah.
Alright. What do you like best about each other?
Okay.
Tony, long-winded enough, guys. Tony, watch your time, right? Talk, but just be mindful. Because we have a lot of questions that we want to do.
Alright, so what I like most about Tiana? Alright, what I like the most is that even though she always feel like say I was gonna have my feelings, but I like the fact that she's completely honest and she's still as it is. Yeah, some things we really hurt me, like some facts that we know say are true. I mean, no say are true, so I say happen more. That's why really hurt me. But I like the fact that she's completely honest and she's family oriented. So I have to think about say me want a family, I have to think about whether or not she wants that, whether or not that. Like the fact that we like the same thing, not everything, but because we are total opposite. But when it comes on to some certain things, we like the same things. So we will be okay doing things together because we like both the same thing. So we not feel worry say alright, we're going to go on vacation. What if Tiana go like this or whatever? We know we like the same thing. So anything that one's like the other will enjoy. Yeah.
For me, I'm a spoiled brat. So I like the fact that Tony is a pleaser. So like him always make sure someone alright and neither hello to me and then try to come and go, you want some juice? Baby, you want this, you want that? Me don't want no. Leave me alone. Yeah, someone like this. Some people that be like, child, go get that tested. We're not good at that. You say, like, Tony, you can't do that. Tony never yet say nothing like that. If I say more juice and get up and gone. If I say me that hurt me, go find pill. Anything I say, him run gone. And not that he's a pushover or a look whatever, but it's just that that's just who he is naturally. He always wants to ensure that me alright. I'm gonna take advantage of the situation. Like, I'm not gonna just boss him around because I know that he will do something. Because people might think that. Because there's a question we're gonna get to where somebody asks me something about something I'm say. But he's willing to adjust. He's not defiant. He's not defiant like me. Me defiant. Me will say, I'm not do this, I'm not do that. Him not do that. If I say XYZ, he will try his best to see if he can, fit in with whatever. Sometimes it takes long, I have to talk to Tony about something for a time, but I'm thinking with time, everything will be okay. Like, I'm just glad that we're now under the same roof, so we can, curve him, get him all. I'm a big woman and my boy. So, a joke. What is the one thing you'd like to change about yourself? Braces, my teeth them buff. Yes, I need braces. So that's one thing I'd like to change. I do a tummy tuck. Just to take, because Tony now I'm losing weight, so I have to just tuck in the belly, because that's where the problem is. Just to tuck in my belly and, as you can see, I have a lot of cushion. Tony love grab it when I drive, but I like to take off some of that. So I'd like to lose some weight, maybe at 30 pounds, and braces.
So if you lose the weight, anyways, like the one thing what I share about myself right now, like I'm a chest. That's the most important thing to me right now. Yeah, chest. If we could just quit my finger and then have to do no surgery and everything just alright.
Who was the first person you kissed?
Outside. I don't remember that.
Why? Who asked me this? I don't even know. But I can recall all of my little boyfriend that I have from primary school days. I went to Alpha Primary School, big up Alpha Primary. on South Camp Road in Kingston, yeah. I remember I had a boyfriend named Curtis Glenn. I have a boyfriend named Dean Cook. I have one name. So Curtis Glenn was 1 grade, Dean Cook was 2 grade, 3 grade was what if I Shan Harris. 4 grade was Kennard Johnson, or 3 grade was Kennard Johnson, 4 grade was Sean Harris, 5 grade was Shade Douglas, and I think 6th grade too. Shade Douglas. So I don't remember if I ever kissed none of them. Because I didn't think I was a good kisser until late in life.
And it depends on what you call kiss too, because I mean, what you're thinking about kiss, as in, you know, kiss or troops, or it depends, because if you ask about troops, I can remember my first troops. Because me have the sister, my older sister, she always carry me go places. Like anywhere she go holiday. She have our father live far from like live in a countryside, and she always carry me. And there's always this little girl there. Yeah, we do some things. So, me little kind of have a sense, but the girl take control, man. The girl initiate everything. And my troops are all up at time.
Spaceships are for me. Places.
I choked her on her lips. That's what I did.
Tony, how would you feel if Tiana made more money than you?
Well, Tiana makes more money than me. Anyways, but sometimes, to be honest, sometimes I'm afraid to answer that question. Like when I look on it, like I think I should be making the most money. Alright? And even if I say because me feel like push out more. So the fact that she make more money than me kinda, not know what the word feels, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And right now me want one job where I make more money than she. So anybody know a job where I make whole heap of money? Just let me know, please and thanks, cause yeah, me need that.
How important is transparency for you guys? So this question came from Longley. He's a YouTuber. He's also transgender, Jamaican. Lives in St. James. So I'm gonna leave his link down in the description again for you guys to ensure that you're also following him on YouTube. I wasn't clear about this question, so as it relates to transparency, I'm thinking transparency as it relates to everything, as it relates to relationship wise. Like, this is very important to me because I don't like lies, I don't like deception. I like to be able to talk to my partner about everything and anything, and just to keep him in the know, because I can't remember everything, and you know, if me can tell you things, maybe he will remember to write it. And sometimes I like to share everything with my partner because I don't want nobody else tell him. Just like how I don't want nobody tell my daughter certain things. I want to be the first to teach her this and teach her that and talk to her about sex and this and that. That's me. I want to do that. I want to be able to tell my partner everything first. So if anybody come to him and say, you know, it's a Tiana this, you know, it's a Tiana that, he would have already known. You understand? I don't keep nothing from my partner. I tell him regardless of how it's going to end up, because a lot of times the truth really hurts, you know, but I'd rather you hurt from the truth than to be hurt from the lies, because that hurt is more, it cut more deep. At least with the truth, you know that this is what it is, and you try and see how best you can maneuver. But with a lie, you don't know what to believe, and then you stop trusting this person, because you can't trust if whatever they're going to say next is going to be a lie or the truth. So transparency, everything must be out on the table. We want everything, and yeah.
Yeah, so for me it's the same thing. Transparency is very, very important, because we feel like we should, any relationship that you're in, whether it's be romantic relationship or friendship, trust is very important. And if there's no transparency where it comes on to that, then it's going to cause a lot of problem, right? Because eventually what's in the darkness always come to light. That's one thing we know for a fact. So if you keep on tell lie, it will eventually come to the forefront. And what are you going to do when you are trying to cover this thing up and it just break loose? You understand? So that's the main reason. We don't want no secrets, no lies. We just want everything to be straight. That's why that again is the reason why love Satiana straightforward. Right? So a matter of fact, she not remember now, so she can't tell me no lie. Because if she tell me this now, and a lie she tell, she go tell me something again one next time, and then me go pick up say a lie, because our brain works so wonderful.
Hence
sometimes.
why I don't lie. Alright, this question came from Shan. Tony gives me his money. So I must have made a point about Tony giving me all his money and whatever. So the question is, do I think I am controlling? And if Tony wanted to spend his own money, would I let him? Do I think I'm controlling? No, I think I'm assertive. I think because I am the better planner, I'm good at budgeting. I normally always have a book and pen. I write down what needs to be done. Tony will never ever do that. And me, I always say, Tony, all right, this, that. I am always one, run up and down and say, do this, do that, do that. So I wouldn't say I'm controlling, and if Tony wants to spend his money, he can spend his own money. But I like to let him know that these are the things that we need to achieve, and I allow him to make the decisions. You understand? As it relates to if he wants to spend the money on foolishness, or he wants to deal with what we have to deal with, because it's just, we're a unit now. Well, we've always been a unit, it's just that we're not together under the same roof. So, but whenever I budget, I always budget with Tony in mind. So, if him for do, like the other day I did a budget and he's supposed to do a lab test, I put it in my budget, because at the end of the day I know that his money is going to come in my hands. So I have to ensure that whatever he has to do is also going to be taken care of. So he needs to go to the doctor because he's due another shot now. So that has to be in the budget. His mortgage has to be in my budget, even though my mortgage goes to NHT from my salary. His mortgage has to go in my budget, because that is just how we deal with it. If it is that I have money, before him have money, I do what I have to do, and then when the money comes in from his side, then we can trickle down and do whatever else needs to be done. So to answer the question, no, I'm not controlling, and if Tony wants to spend his own money, he can. It's just that I'm a better planner, I'm a better budgeter, so I usually control the money. Even now when I go out to shop, Tony stays home, and I prefer it that way. Yeah, I love if him come help me to the back then, but I go on the road, especially now in the corona time. I wouldn't want both of us out there, because I'm already exposed. But just say me go and go do whatever. It's not because I'm controlling. I think I make better decisions too. Just to be honest, that's what I think. Maybe Tony think he makes better decisions, but I think I make better decisions, and I've been making the decisions for a while now. I seen that. Him not dead for hungry, him like no cut off, him water no cut off, him have a roof over him head, and everything, but always make sure say no catch no drop. You understand? A lot of times Tony forget to do this, or whatever the case, me not forget to do nothing, because I have my things right down. So even if my brain a fail me, my book never fail me. Big up Moisha and Chin, due to all them, so I always have my book, I have my book, because I have to write down everything. You understand? Because I not really remember. I have a lot on my mind, really. It's not that my brain bad. I have a lot on my mind. As I said in the beginning of the day, I still go to school right now. I have some papers that are due. After we done that video, I go cook, and then I go do my work. You gotta help me, Boy, how do we stay happy? There's a question here, guys, where it's rough bad, so I have to leave it for last. So this is the second to last question. How do we stay happy? Alright, so for me, let me just admit it. Every minute my cost Tony. I like when things are done a particular way. And no, it's not because I'm controlling. I think it's because I have more experience. So I know exactly what I need to do in order to, Tony is young, as we all know. He don't know everything. I don't know everything either, but I'm more experienced. So certain things I already passed that hurdle. So I know say certain things need to be done in order for certain things to happen. In terms of how I stay happy, I always know to make myself happy. Tony makes me happy too, but I cannot leave that burden on him to say you are responsible for my happiness, so you need to do this. No, I am responsible for my happiness. What he does for me is bonus. You understand me? He might have a different outlook on this particular topic, but for me, I make myself happy. I know what I need to do to be happy. I need to finish my degree. I need to ensure that my daughter is happy. I need to ensure that my home is a place where my partner wants to be. You understand me? So these are the things I do. I get happiness from my exterior arm. So Tony is my exterior arm and my daughter is my exterior arm. So if them happy, me happy. If them sad, me sad. Anything that bothers them or bombards me. So in order for me to be happy, me interested them. Alright. And it's not because I'm responsible for Tony's happiness. You understand me? Maybe I am a little bit responsible for my daughter's happiness because she's a child. You understand? I'm her mother. But as it relates to how we stay happy, I just do what I can for him, just to be his support. Yes, I cuss him because I want him to do better. I want him to learn. I want him to take the cussing name from me so that when he goes out there and people start cussing, it is nothing because he would have gotten all of the strength he need from yard to withstand whatever else it is that he's going to face out there. How do you stay happy?
Okay. Alright. To be honest, at this point, I can say that Tiana is my main source of happiness at this point, right? And what I realize is that that is not a good way to put it, because if I case I'm going to put her as my main source of happiness, me kind of burden she, where me not think me need to do that. So at this time, I'm working on another alternative where find something to focus on, where I can put that as take control of some of the happiness aspect of it, right? So at this time, then how I stay happy is making her happy, and sometimes that kind of hard. I tell you. Sometimes it kind of hard because like at this time I said I'm going to do this, and then she started cussing me. And she's miserable. Right? So because of that though, when you try to make she happy and you see like she not happy, then me not happy because me can't make her happy. So it's kind of a back and forth thing where it really draining at times. But
we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll go alright.
We'll be okay. The one thing I can say though is that we've never argued to a point where we say we are gonna break up, or it's never that serious. I always have some come out in. Like Tony, if you like to draw them, girl, it's when I do the 1 month update, Jesus, I'm gonna tell you all the things that Tony do, where just him say everything him do annoy me. But Tony is an annoying person. Like Tony, you can't like you draw them. I say Tony, when I'm going to the fridge, don't wait till I get 1 month update. We are running out of time right now. The final question.
People no go realize that some of the things that she annoy are not really necessarily annoy. She just
miserable.
Exactly.
Oh well, you love me. So I'm gonna deal with it.
Yeah, I do.
Anyways, my final question is, let's see if we have time. Oh God, this. When my child becomes a teenager and is no longer comfortable with my relationship, how would I treat the situation? Guys, I forgot to answer that question in our next video. Unconditional.